Welcome back to Not Your Mother's Kitchen. Today, I'm going to combine two of my favorite meals, pizza and breakfast. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're making breakfast pizza. The ingredients you're going to need are hash browns, sausage. You can buy them in the pre-made patties or you can buy the roll and make your own. We've got 2 Roma tomatoes, some rosemary, thyme, 1 bunch of green onions with a white part chopped, and the green tops also chopped, and we've got 9 eggs. So to get started, let me show you how to clean the Roma tomatoes. You can cut them in half like this. I like to take a spoon. We dig out the core and the stem part. We slice it into strips, and you want these approximately, I don't know, around 1/4 inch. Dropping this stuff all over the place. There we go. Now your thyme, or your rosemary, sorry. So you take your rosemary stem, and with everybody having a garden now, then you ought to be able, I mean, most everybody has rosemary in their garden. If you don't, you can buy it fresh at the store. You're gonna take your rosemary, you're gonna hold it here. This is the thick end, and you just peel it off. Lay it down on your cutting board, and then you move your way up. When I get to the very top here, that's really soft, I usually just leave that. And then we're gonna run our knife through it. For the thyme, it's the same way. You grab a sprig of thyme and just peel the leaves off. When you get down to the very top, like right here, you can just break that off and throw that in there. Those are tender. It's not gonna hurt you. You want to get rid of the woody end down here. And again, we run our knife through it. Okay, we've got our herbs and our onions and everything chopped. We're going to put our cutting board there. We'll get these out of the way. Now, the sausage. We've got a cast iron skillet heating up over here behind me. We're going to go ahead and get these on. And you're going to cook them like you would for breakfast. Okay, we've got our sausage on to brown right now. If you need some help browning your sausage, let me know. I can make a video on how to brown meat. We want to make sure that your oven is at 450 degrees, and we'll be right back when the sausage is done. All right, we're back. We've got our sausage browned right here. I've got it cut up into coarse chunks. You can cut it up any way you want. If you want it fine, you can chop it fine. If you want it coarse, you can chop it coarse. It's whatever you want to do here. Now we need to prepare our crust. So our crust for this breakfast pizza is going to be our hash browns right here. You can buy whatever brand of hash browns they are. Like I said, I buy stuff that's on sale. These happen to be on sale, so that's how I bought them. We're going to take these hash browns and we're going to spread them out on our cookie sheet covered in parchment paper. Now, these hash browns are going to go in the oven at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. Then we're going to pull them out, we're going to fix our toppings on here, and then we're going to throw it in the oven again for another 15 minutes at 450 degrees. All right, it's been 15 minutes on the initial cook, and that's what your hash browns are going to look like. So let's go ahead and dress this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little extra virgin olive oil on it. We get this out of Fort Worth at a place called the Virgin Olive Oiler. This is a good quality, I like good quality olive oil. I mean, it just makes everything, it even smells good going on here. There. Now, we're going to go in with our thyme. A little bit of a rosemary. I'm going to go in with some mozzarella cheese. And you can put as much cheese or as much herbs as you want. We're going to put in a little more herbs on here after we get the cheese on. And if you can't tell, I like to use a lot of cheese. Might as well. All right. On top of that, we're going to put some tomatoes. Again, you can put as many or as few tomatoes on here if you're not a tomato person. Put some green onions, the white parts. If you had some mushrooms and wanted to put some mushrooms on here, you could actually do that also. We're also going to put the green parts of the of everything, the onions. Gives it a little brighter green. And then we're going to top it with our sausage. Now, the last thing we're going to use or put on here is going to be some eggs. So you can put as many eggs on here as you want. Basically, you're just going to crack them, drop them whole right in there. And I think we got room for one more. Right there. Now, we're going to add a little salt and pepper. Don't over salt it because your sausage is salty, but you want to salt those eggs a little bit. And we're going to hit it with just a few more herbs. Looks good already. All right, we're done. It's back in the oven, another 15 minutes at 450 degrees. All right, look, folks, we finally have it out. This is the finished product. Looks good, doesn't it? So now this is the way I like to slice it. I like to go in here with this. Just like that. Man, this thing just smells outstanding. I mean to tell you. So now we're going to plate it. There it is. Right here. Here, let me put these over here. I have with me today our celebrity taste tester, my favorite oldest granddaughter, Eliana, and she's going to let us know what she thinks about it. Would you like some ketchup, kid?
I want to taste it first without ketchup and then ketchup.
Okay, there you go. I'll do the same thing, okay? Are you ready? All right, let's taste. Taste yours.
A little bit. It's good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. I'm glad you like it. You want some ketchup now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's going to try it with some ketchup. Where do you want your ketchup? There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I like to eat mine with sriracha ketchup. If you don't have this stuff, you need to get some. I'm just telling you. You guys need to try this. It's really good. Now, we're taking some thumbnails and we let this thing set for a little bit so it cooked our yolks a little too much. But if you're cooking it at home, you aren't going to be taking pictures of it and everything. And so this thing probably set out for another 5 to 10 minutes, which cooked the yolks completely through. When we took it right out of the oven, if we'd immediately taken a bunch of them without having to set everything up, we'd have cut into one of those yolks and it'd just run all over the place. So at home, your eggs will probably be done just right. I'm telling you, try it. It's good. You can taste the herbs. The cheese kind of holds everything together. It's got a good crisp on the bottom. And this is going to be a hit with everybody. I really like it. If you don't like those herbs, the rosemary and the thyme, then don't use them. Use something you like. You want to do a little crushed garlic on there, you can definitely do that. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you'll get a notification whenever a new video pops up. Hey, we love you. You have a good one. Thanks for watching.